Hello everyone, I'm Grace Maplebear and welcome to my channel. This video is an exciting one, marking a major turn in my life. Let me explain. For the past 17 years, I've lived within the tight-knit community of Aideen's Plaza. Whilst in no way this is a bad place to live or anything, but for me, I don't really believe I'm that suited to that lifestyle anymore. You see, my dream is to be able to produce, compete and sell horses, which clearly is a problem when I'm confined to this tiny little town. To reach the Yorvik countryside in Silverglade, my current training ground, it's like an hour on the bus, I don't know, it's a major inconvenience. I feel like saying that I've been trapped in the city is like a bit of an overstatement, but that's sort of the feeling I get, it's so hard to get around and in and leave. And everyone knows everything about everyone, and I don't know, it just feels like you don't really have secrecy. I'm just starting to get a bit tired of it all. But I've got an extremely exciting change coming about, which I think is why I've started this channel, to start documenting from here on out. Since I've been training with Steve in Silverglade since I was about 7, 8, I was young. It's always been a dream of mine to work full-time for the riding club and team that works for him. And whilst I've done volunteering there, in holidays, weekends, I haven't really been able to fully start a contract for the riding school as I've been so busy with my exams and studying. But now I've graduated and completed my finals, I've been looking at my future and what do I actually want to do with my life, or what can I do with my life now? And I mean, the obvious option, clearly, is wanting to pursue my lifelong dream of being, a professional rider. Who doesn't want that? But sadly, it's not really that easy. Because whilst I've worked at the local diner in this city, I've not really been able to save that much money to create and maintain my own stables. That's impossible, it's so expensive. But I managed to find the gateway into my career recently through the help at the riding school, especially Steve, who's the owner of it all. Since graduating, I've been able to spend more time this summer helping with the stables, cleaning the stalls, grooming horses, and I've even given the occasional lesson, but I'm not that good yet. It's been an incredible starting point and has allowed me to expand upon my connections, especially those within the prestigious Silverglade Manor, which is the closest showing venue to us, run by the Baroness herself. However, yesterday I got an extremely exciting offer, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity far too good to not take up. Luna, who was the previous yard manager of the stable, retired from her position 3 weeks ago, because she's making a move to Dundalk to pursue a working equitation career with their specifically bred and trained horses, which is exciting for her. Obviously, I didn't really expect much from this news, as I've hardly worked at the yard, let alone to the standard of a manager. However, on our lunch break, Steve asked me if I was willing to work full-time at the stables now I no longer have college. I told him how it would be extremely difficult due to my long commute from the city and how it might be a bit of a challenge for me to take up more hours, especially due to the irregular timings of the bus service. But this is probably the most lucky I've ever been in my life. Steve told me about how when Nina resigned and he was the new yard manager, and whilst I lack experience, he said it would be an easy job for me to take up and learn, and one which would honestly help me move on to fulfill my future dreams of being a horse trainer. Despite the long commute I have, Steve said that the stable manager position comes along with a very small flat, so if I wish to move to Silverglade Village whilst I carry out the job, I think I could. I think I've hit the jackpot with this, I can't lie. I was honestly so close to crying when Steve told me, and honestly it's an extreme honour that I was even selected above the other girls for this position. Whilst this job is clearly going to be a really difficult one to take on with a large amount of responsibility, I think I'm ready for this future challenge. So I packed my stuff, got driven to Silverglade for the last time with my family, organised my cozy little flat, and wish them a farewell. So that's a small backstory leading up to where we are now. I hope you enjoyed this mini vlog, story time, day in my life, whatever you would call it. I hope to see you around to continue following on with my journey, because there's a whole lot more to come which I'm extremely grateful and excited for. Bye bye!